Previously on The Final Pitch.
Scholarship is something very close to my heart because I grew up as a scholar. So thank you for doing this for all the scholars, by the way.
This is definitely something that I'd love to see, more low-income students access opportunities to go to college.
In business sense, I don't find it profitable. I don't find it sustainable.
You need a good strategic business partner. And if you're open to something like that, I'd like to do something with you both.
That would be great, ma'am. Thank you so much.
This is actually a very creative solution. I feel like this concept is something I would love to support. Please have me as part of your team.
Moksha, I also want in. Death is a big business. I think there's something there.
Interesting idea. In the world of globalization, I think you have some good future.
Thank you very much.
This week, we continue with day 2 of the pitches. My name is John Aguilar, and I'm a serial entrepreneur based in Manila, Philippines. I've gathered a formidable cast of business and industry leaders on the lookout to fund and support the country's rising tech startups. Wei Zhou, CEO of Coins.ph. Francis Plaza, co-founder and CEO of PayMongo. Avin Ong, founder and CEO of Fredly Group of Companies. Amor Maclang, co-founder of Geyser Maclang. Rose Ong, Senior Executive Vice President and COO of Wilcon Depot. And John Yanuschak, President and CEO of UBX. Many will try, but only a few will make it to the final pitch. Hello, investor judges. John Jay, welcome back. So I'm glad to see you're back with us once again. We have a number of startups that are going to be very, very interesting for your respective companies. So I'll call in our next entrepreneur. Next on stage is a veteran educator who aims to advance his smart teaching platform designed by teachers and made for teachers. Hi, Justin.
Hi, John.
So Justin, you are an Army reservist.
Yes, I am.
What exactly does that mean?
I'm a citizen soldier. I'm a civilian, but I have a rank in the military.
Okay, so how do you go about getting that rank?
The Philippine Army is looking for teachers who can serve the reserve force, so I can share my knowledge about teaching to them.
Okay, sir, you're an Army reservist, but you're primarily an educator.
Yes, I am.
You know, we met at a pitching competition just recently. Your startup holds a lot of promise. I think the incubator Kubo also thought so. So let's see, we're sending you in right now. You're up next. Good luck, Justin.
Thank you, John. Hello, everyone. I'm Justin, and I'm the CEO of Cerebro. We are a group of teachers who aim to innovate teaching by allowing our fellow educators to make teaching an enjoyable passion and not just a stressful job that could give them thoughts about leaving their careers. We aim for $400,000 in seed funding in the form of a safe note to serve as our runway for the next 24 months. For more than 10 years, I have been in the education industry, not only as a classroom teacher, but also as a school administrator handling 21 teachers in my own department. One of these teachers is Teacher Anna, a grade school faculty member in a medium-sized private school, handling 8 online classes with 50 students each. However, these classes are not of the same subject since teachers in the elementary level are usually expected to teach students in several learning areas, which could also be different from their field of specialization. Because of this, Anna needs to do an extensive research about the subjects assigned to her so she could prepare her instructional materials well, while also allocating time for her other administrative duties such as computing grades, preparing reports, and the like. Based on existing data, each teacher spends at least 2 hours per day for preparing lessons, and this sums up to around 400 hours of preparation time for the entire school year. This problem also becomes a pain point for school administrators after seeing a great number of teachers who are resigning from their jobs each year. Studies also note that such heavy workload of teachers has a significant effect on the quality of education, yielding low scores in standardized exams. So we created Cerebro, a collection of ready-made lessons, curriculum-based quizzes, and printable modules, which we could share with teachers coming from different schools to effectively reduce their workload and improve their teaching quality. Unlike other e-learning products that focus on the platform alone, we took it a step further by providing the ready-made teaching and learning materials, which we have carefully designed to align with the standard curriculum. Earlier this year, we were able to launch our Learning Tools Interoperability, or the LTI, which allowed us to integrate Cerebro's contents with other existing LMS platforms, so teachers can reduce their learning curve when adopting our solution. Right now, we have covered 94% of the entire Philippine K-12 curriculum with nearly 3,000 e-learning materials, which are already being used by our current partner schools. As we go for the international market, we are aiming to add contents based on the International Common Core Curriculum, particularly on mathematics, reading, and language arts, so teachers from around the world can also reduce their workload and manage their time better for a better quality of teaching. There are 94 million teachers in the world, and among this number, 32 million are in countries where English is the primary medium of instruction, who could benefit from solutions like that of Cerebro. With our current contents alone, we can already help up to 1.2 million teachers in the Philippines, and we would like to share this innovative way of teaching to those outside the country to achieve a wider impact. Right now, we have over a dozen schools using Cerebro for their e-learning implementation, and this brought us a revenue of $220,000 for the past 2 years. So support us in this initiative, and let's make a global impact in education together. Thank you.
Where are the schools currently based?
Most of our schools are in Luzon, but we have also started our business development activities in Visayas and Mindanao. We have one school in Visayas, and we are in talks with schools in Mindanao. And we have also recently partnered with one international Philippine school under the Philippine Embassy in Riyadh, KSA. And they are already using our content starting June of 2022.
In terms of these paying users, what's the fee like? How are you charging them? Like subscription based or single? I'm just asking. The question is, I'm asking if it's a single purchase or if it's a continued renewal purchase.
So we do a B2B model. So basically, we charge on a per student per month subscription for a minimum contract duration of 1 school year.
How much?
We are charging 100 to 150 pesos per student per month.
I have this runway, which I'm looking at, which is Tech Education 4. So I wanted to kind of understand, how's your teacher engagement? What's the uptake been like? Are there any pushbacks, concerns?
So far, with our current partner schools, we were able to help reduce teachers' workload by up to 2 hours per day or up to 400 hours per year. So if you studied in the Philippines, you will be familiar that most probably when you were in grade 1, your teacher for mathematics is also your teacher for science, English, Filipino, and even for physical education. So if there are 8 working hours per day, a teacher would usually have 8 different lessons teaching every day. They are preparing 8 different sets of lesson plans. And in 1 week, that means each teacher would have to prepare 40 sets of lesson plans. And in my experience as a department head, I have to check those lesson plans of teachers, and I have 20 teachers, so I cannot ensure the alignment of these contents anymore with the curriculum. So this is where we are really helping them with standardizing all these contents with DepEd's curriculum. So we have a consultant from the Department of Education on board. So we are evaluating all our materials to see if they are aligned with DepEd's curriculum.
Yeah, I'm not going to make any offers. This is a little outside of my area of expertise and what we're looking at or looking into.
I think we can probably work on a pilot. Digital Pilipinas has a live program right now with the government of Singapore and some of the more prestigious universities in Singapore. And we're looking for content contingent on being able to expand to the collegiate level, because at this point, our interest is to bridge college to industry and then specific to tech. So if you're okay with that, I can proceed with the next ask. I also want to make sure that you have the greatest uptake with the legacy schools, because I'm telling you, they'll push back. I've seen progressive ed tech companies who tried to crack this, but the pushback of the traditional industry has been immense. If you're open, I'd like you to be part of the Digital Pilipinas program, to be one of our flagship programs on EdTech. And what that means to you is you will be side by side with some of the leading tech brands in the region and also in the Philippines. So at this point, I want to start off with 10K USD, another 25 in services, and also the opportunities that I gave to you. So we're coming in as a strategic partner here.
Yes, that is something that we can do, and we would love to explore that with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Miss Amor showed interest in Cerebro. Joining the final pitch, what I've learned is to just be confident. There's nothing to lose here. You will still get strategic partnerships even if you don't get an actual investment.
My vision is really to get the teachers teched up. I'm not so much interested in the core curriculum. It's really to use their platform to align the teachers and the companies together.
Up next,
You're entering the decentralized wallet space. What makes you think that you can compete against them?
What is your regulatory posture? I mean, there's no VASP license.
No.
Up next is a company focused on cutting-edge technology to help businesses create solutions with the use of Web3. Hey, Eman and Felix.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Yeah.
Felix, I met you a couple of months back at a startup event. I think just last month, we also saw each other in Singapore.
Yes.
I was there for a conference. You were also there for a couple of events. We talked a little about your company and we invited you to pitch on the show. You guys are really hustling.
Yes.
So this is another part of that hustle.
Yes.
In building this startup.
You know, John, Web3 is all about community. And as we grow further in terms of our clients, partners, and users, we are building relationships. While other people are scared because of what is the market sentiment, we are out there showing up, giving our best to different industries, helping them understand what is Web3.
Okay, Web3, very exciting space, very controversial also. And you guys are in a very interesting space in a very interesting time. You're up next. Good luck.
Let's do it, John.
Right, let's go. Hi, investor judges.
We are the creators of Pitaka, your wallet made digital in Web3.
We're seeking funding of around 500,000 in safe or convertible notes at a valuation cap of $5 million. So currently, we're seeing mass adoption happening in Web3. Did you know that most of the users in the space are having a hard time navigating it? So this is where Pitaka comes in. We're going to create a very user-friendly platform, and at the same time, we will not only allow you to transact value or assets, we will now also allow you to transact your data and information. But we also understand that there are competitors in the space. But what sets us apart is that we offer you lower fees when you're doing swaps. Along with it is a multi-sig feature. It's also our integration of our very own Tetrix Link and Lobby. And lastly, because of all of this packaged into one, we decided to have it IP. We are now showcasing you something that you will easily see all your assets, not just your cryptocurrencies, but also your NFTs and even your data in just one dashboard. Now, what we want to happen is for you to eliminate or remove your existing wallet. So from this to now this. So with our Pitaka, we are now able to change this to one single card. So we're going to use a subscription model wherein we will leverage convenience fees, integration fees, and other small fees that are associated to apps or existing apps connecting to us through our partners and peers.
Our target for this year is to grow our daily active users to 100,000. This made possible because of our traction. We were written in 60+ publications globally that reached an impressions of 15 million. Web3 is all about building communities. As we grow our daily active users, we are also growing our clients and our partners.
So I invite you all to join us and let's revolutionize the future today. Thank you.
I'll start off. Web3, I just came from Zurich for what is the biggest conference globally for leaders in Web3. And I'll tell you, regulatory, even the biggest countries are pushing back. Very recently, a very, very important regulator here in the Philippines made pronouncements for digital assets, and it doesn't bode well for the industry. So, do you understand the kind of current morass we're all in? And I say we because I feel like as an evangelist of this space, not enough is being done. I want in because I believe in Web3, but I'm just speaking from my perspective. I don't know if you understand what it is that we do and what contribution or what you need from the regulatory and engagement front. So
Yeah.
Care to comment?
Yeah, sure. So first and foremost, we have our chief legal officer, who is actually a tech lawyer. She is working on some aspects in the space, understanding the landscape as well.
Sorry to cut you, sir. I assure you, stakeholder engagement and management, you do not get a lawyer to do that. Right?
For sure,
I
yes.
swear.
Yes,
I swear
we
to you,
understand,
right?
yeah.
So anyway, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Collectively, we're working together as a team and understanding what are the pain points of users. That's the reason why we wanted to transition from being a totally Web3 to a somewhat 2.5 that allows connection of Web2 existing products inside our platform. That's a Web3 powered platform. So we are starting with that, and we plan to connect to more, not just locally, but globally as well.
How big is your team?
We're around 20 plus already.
Including the engineers?
Yeah, including us and the engineers.
You guys are on the right direction in terms of building a wallet, but you're entering the decentralized wallet space, and you're raising equity. It's just, and basically, and you're going to start to compete against the likes of MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and then maybe like Coinbase Wallet, hopefully Coins Wallet. Like, what makes you think that you can compete against them? I think in your situation, I just feel like you guys want to dabble in this space. But if you guys want to look for collaborations within the sort of just general Web3 space, in terms of building use cases, building products that people can use here, I would love to open up our resources at Coins, and just me personally, to explore that. So, and I'll stop there.
Thank you.
What is your regulatory posture? I mean, there's no VASP license.
No, because this is purely self-custodial in a way.
My biggest concern would be on the regulatory front. I understand how you're doing an end run around it, but I feel like those strategies are going to, the screws are going to start to be turned on those strategies. So yeah, too early for me to invest in this, but I would be more than happy and super interested in having your team sit down with our team, look at some ways that we can partner to mutual benefit, right?
Of course. Thank you for that, John.
I was hoping to get a foretaste and even a small bite of the apple of Web3. But basically, guys, truth be told, I'm looking at it, I didn't get to bite anything much. There isn't anything there yet. And because you have nothing, and because I want to add to my learning in Web3, I'm willing to put in 10K USD at no less than 5%. I will work with you with my Digital Pilipinas platform, but I also want two things. Is align with you on the regulatory strategy, right? Because you have bubkiss, right, when it comes to that. And the second, to design and look into a universal digital credential wallet instead of trying to fight with the more formidable players like Coins, Gcash, and everyone else. So feel free to say no.
Honestly, we've been looking at that. Maybe if we could work on that aspect without the equity, we'd love to.
Sorry, no. If I'm not in, I'm not in. If I can shape the future, I don't want to be involved in it. Sorry.
Sure. Thank you.
Anyway, all the best, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We understand the situation, and we also understand her proposal. We're, working on things, and hopefully we can come back stronger next time.
This is the perfect time for us to keep moving forward because we see this opportunity for us to grow bolder and stronger.
Laika was shut down because they had no regulatory, and Laika was more solid. Wei said they're dabbling, they're flirting. I really wanted to, I wanted to.
Up next,
Look, I'm willing to put in $10,000 angel check into your business with a $1 million cap. And I welcome you guys to join me.
Come on,
Make
Brad.
it
Show me the money, man.
500,000.
Next on stage is a software as a service company designed to provide SMEs with enterprise-grade software solutions.
Hi, Anna.
Hi, John. How's it going?
Good. And I heard also from your end, everything's been good. You're a mother of 3. What is harder, raising kids or putting up and running a startup?
Running a startup. It's actually very challenging because with raising my kids, I have my husband who has been very helpful and supportive. He actually stepped up, allowing me to actually focus on this business.
Wow. As a family man, as a husband, as a father, I'm really rooting for you guys. I know that it's really hard to raise a startup as you're doing now. And I hope that this pitch that you have today is going to help you raise the money that you need.
I hope so.
For this startup.
I hope so.
Good luck, Anna.
Thank you, Jen. Appreciate it.
For this pitch, Brad Geiser returns to the investor chair in place of Amor Maclang.
Hi, everyone. I'm Anna Kalubad. I'm the founder and CEO of Britana. We digitalize the SMEs of today so they can become the big companies of tomorrow. I'm here to seek your partnership and investment of $500,000 so we can reach our revenue goal of $4 million. Every business, big or small, needs to go digital. They need an ERP system to digitalize their end-to-end operations. While SMEs see the importance of having digital technologies to improve their business performance, they don't know how or where to start. There aren't a lot of ERP products out there targeting the SMEs. The global ERP market is estimated at $50 billion, and it will double by 2026 because of the rapid increase in the demand for cloud-based ERP solutions as a result of the pandemic. Our product, Britana ERP, is a modern, all-in-one platform to run your business. We can automate and integrate all their business functions, from procurement all the way down to finance and accounting. We can provide them real-time inventory insights. We automate bookkeeping for all your transactions. Reports are readily available when you need to do tax reporting. Business owners can access their sales and inventory for all their branches anytime and anywhere. They can approve purchase orders or any other transactions, even when they're on vacation. And what is unique with our ERP is that it is a no-code ERP. Our built-in smart engine can customize the system according to business requirements without having to write a single code. We have 3 simple and affordable subscription plans. There's no one-time fees, no base fees, or other hidden costs. Thank you again, investor judges. Help me take the SMEs to the next digital level. Thank you.
I'm not sure 100% where you would use your investment. If we're coming in and giving you 500,000 USD, what are you going to do with it?
We plan to use it to expand our product development, sales, and customer success team, and also put it in for our marketing spend.
So it's all about customer acquisition.
Yes.
Well, listen, I'll make one offer. We have over 200,000 B2B clients at UBX. And my offer is to work with your team to craft some kind of a marketing campaign to kind of test this idea, what is the actual conversion really like for a highly targeted, addressable market? Because I have my doubts, but I'd love for you to prove me wrong. So that's my offer.
I usually admire people who jump out from their comfort zones, so I would love to support. Yeah, maybe I can invite you to do a demo in my company. We're in the process of changing our system, providers, everything, so maybe this is the perfect chance for you to come in. Yeah, and we can probably talk about things. I want to know what differentiates you from all the other competitors, and then from there we can probably discuss further.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm willing to, listen to you more and then provide us a demo, and then I can hook you up with our network.
I think it's gonna be good for you because you're also gonna listen to our needs and requirements.
Yeah.
Yeah, from retails, we have a lot of requirements, and you have to incorporate all those things into your system.
How big is your team? I mean, how many developers you have?
I have 5 developers. I'm the solution architect. I actually designed the whole system. I wrote the code as well.
Okay.
I'm always impressed with founders who are engineers themselves as well, because you know the product by heart and you've actually put your fingers into building it from scratch, right? You have something going, and from my end, would love to collaborate in terms of like thinking more about the product. But we have like thousands of businesses who may be target customers of this as well. But I feel that the product itself may need to evolve. You're facing an innovator's dilemma where they need this, but they may not actually want or buy this at this state as it is. But I would love to be a resource for you.
What's your lead right now? Like, how many leads do you have? Like,
I have
in your
two
pipeline?
In the pipeline. Two in the pipeline.
Two pipeline. Like, so how many accounts would that be of the current leads that you have? About 100?
About 100.
About 100, right?
Yeah.
So 100, and you got about, call it 200 leads here at least. All right, that's like 300 leads. That's pretty good. So you basically, with those, I'm just averaging things out to be like $2,000 in terms of per account. I mean, so you could have potentially, you can get your annual recurring revenue up to like $500,000, right? Ballpark this year, right? Okay. Look, I'm willing to put in $10,000 angel check into your business with a $1 million cap. And I welcome you guys to join me.
How much? $10,000?
Yes.
Come on,
Make
Brad.
it
Show me the money, man.
500,000.
If we can discuss the idea of restructuring the way you do things so that it's a little higher on the innovation scale and more appealing to SMEs, we're willing to do the same thing.
With the surgeon's offer, which is to work with his business client, definitely I would love to work with UBX and your team and see if we can sell this to your clients. Same with Mom Rose and Alvin. I think I would love to do a demo so you guys can see the scale of what we can do. And for Wei, can you make it more attractive? How about $50,000?
It's too early. Yeah, I think no. Sorry.
Wei, so you're offering $10,000 for 1%, and same with Brad, $10,000 with under certain conditions.
Right.
For 1%. I would love to accept your offer. Welcome to Britana. I'm happy that Sir Wei and Sir Brad will invest in our company. I'm also excited that Ma'am Rose, Sir Alvin, and Sir John will partner with us to help us scale.
And then, like, for me, I'm looking at it like her cost base is already set. Like, I'm not putting money into like a concept right now.
I just think it's a tough sell, but happy to be proven wrong.
Next time on The Final Pitch. It's the season finale of The Final Pitch Tech Edition.
I'm Carol Pizon of Avada Philippines.
I'm Christian Casino of Wella School System.
We're going to expose you to the international market.
So the offer on the table from me is $250,000 US.
It's just that you have to go through the proper channel. There's a trust issue here.